now.
Sweet.
Okay.
Start quiz. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, number one.
C, supply and demand.
That's right.
Okay.
And then two, the highest form of competition. It's called perfect competition.
Yeah.
All right. So for three, I had A.
Those who buy the good or service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. Okay. 4. So this one, I wasn't sure. So I either put A or C.
So I was thinking it was B because,
Compliment.
well, they, wait a second. No, I think you're right. It might be substitute.
Because
when tobacco goes up in price, more people are going to buy weed.
yeah.
Okay, so I get substitutes and complements mixed up.
Oh,
So
it's fine. I had to go back and look at the definitions.
okay, so you were saying you were thinking of substitutes, right?
Yeah, either that or C, unrelated, because one good is legal while the other one is illegal. But since marijuana is technically legal in some states, that would make sense, I guess. Substitutes? I don't know. I'm just gonna put substitutes if you're cool with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool.
All right, so five, I had. Whoa, my quiz just went away.
Oh boy, fun. Let me know when you get it back up.
What? It like submitted my quiz.
Oh boy.
Well, that sucks. What the heck?
I mean, you can always email the teacher. I guess we could take it again. I don't know how we do that.
I don't. Didn't submit it or anything.
Did it like save it because you exited it out or something?
Well, I mean, I had like I'd gone through some of it, so I had some of the answers kind of saved,
Oh,
but I had gone through all of it, and then it just submitted it. So it said attempts allowed one, completed one.
all right.
Well, that kind of blows.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you have them written down somewhere to where I can go through it?
um, that blows. Well, if you just want to maybe read the question and then
Okay, yeah, and then I'll read the answers.
remember.
So the following table contains a demand schedule for a good. So the price is $10, quantity demanded is 100. Price is $20, and then we have to figure out what the quantity demand is. So if the law of demand applies to this good, then Q1 would be, I put 0 because the price went up.
Right.
Because, I mean, if not, it'd be 200, but I would put 0, so which is A.
Right. You know, I think that's what I had because the price goes up.
The demand would go down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Question 6. So it's a graph. Refer to the above image. The movement from DA to DB could be caused by, what did I put? An increase in the price of a complement. So,
Isn't it? So DA
DA is like lower and DB is higher. So it's like an increase in quantity and price. Mm-hmm. So the only thing, so the other answers is a decrease in price, a decrease in income, assuming the good is inferior, buyers expecting the price of the good to fall in the near future, or an increase in the price of a complement. I put D, an increase in the price of a complement.
Okay. I think I had put the increase of a good of an inferior,
A
but
decrease in income, assuming the good is inferior.
right, because like if like income, if people's income goes down, and they're going to spend more money on like the not name brand product.
Decrease in demand.
That's my kind of understanding of what the inferior product was. But I mean, also if the complement, if the price of a complement goes down, then the demand of something, the demand of that other complement is gonna
go down. Well,
wouldn't it go up? Because like if the price of the PC goes down, more people are going to buy computers.
oh,
More people are going to buy the software that goes with the computer.
yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so it's not D then. So I don't think it's C. Buyers expecting the price of the good to fall in the near future. They don't know that.
Right.
Decrease in income, assuming the good is inferior. So inferior good, the definition is an increase in income leads to decrease in demand.
Oh.
Demand for good rises while income falls.
Well, then it might be what you were saying, the complement one.
Yeah, but that's an increase in the price of a complement. Wouldn't an increase of the price of a complement, wouldn't that decrease the demand of the complement?
Right.
So it just in the graph, basically it's an increase of price and that. So I feel like a decrease in income, assuming the good is inferior, would be so B. I think is what you said you put. I think that makes the most sense.
Okay.
The table below shows the quantities demanded of cases of Mountain Dew per month by 4 families at various prices. And the 4 families listed in the table are the only demanders of Mountain Dew in the market. Which of the following is a correct graph of the market demand?
Wait.
So I put the second graph. I don't know how to like explain that.
Hey, I found the quiz.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know what the heck happened.
So you're able to get back into the quiz?
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Which question are we on?
So we're on question 7, but if you need to go back to like 5 and 6.
I think we got decrease in income, assuming the good is inferior. Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same. Okay, cool.
Okay. So the table below shows the quantities. Oh, okay. So, I was thinking it was the first graph because I don't know. I just kind of lined up like the quantities, or I mean the prices
And the quantities.
which lined up with the line on the graph.
Okay.
So for $10. Second.
See, $10, quantity is 20. Oh, so 18. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Which was the quantities demanded of cases.
Because you have to add all their quantities.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was trying to figure out what I did. I added 18 plus 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that lines up with where about $10 is at.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense than mine. So we'll go with A. So the first graph. Let's save that. Okay, 8. When quantity demanded has increased at every price, it might be because the costs incurred by sellers producing the good have decreased. What?
Incurred by sellers producing the good. I mean that I had the price of a complementary good has decreased, but I can see how the cost incurred by sellers producing the good, if it costs them less to make it, then they could make more of it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really affect the demand.
Yeah, no.
The buyers are what kind of affect the demand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The price of a complementary good has decreased. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Quantity supplied of a good is the amount that.
So I had D. Sellers
Yes.
willing and able to sell.
Same. Okay. 10. Today's supply curve for iPods could shift in response to a change in.
B, I think. I sneeze. It's gone.
Oh, I hate that.
All right.
I put D, all of the above. Well,
Today's supply curve for iPods could shift in response. The supply curve.
supply curve is a graph relationship between price of a good and quantity supplied.
Well, I mean, the shift wouldn't change to today's price of iPods.
Okay.
Because that's already what it's kind of set to.
Yeah, it's true.
The number of buyers.
That doesn't matter.
Right. That's
okay. So yeah, B would be.
And so the expected future is like, this is how many, or this is how popular it is, and this is where the demand is. And so the more people that are wanting to buy it, the more supply you're going to need.
Yeah, so they could potentially either keep the price the same, decrease it, or increase it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 10 is done, so 11.
So diagram below. Turkey.
Yeah, this one was another one that I couldn't quite understand.
The demand. Okay, so D, I think, so I had DA to DB.
Okay, that was one of my answers. It was either that one or D. I wasn't sure which part of the graph we should focus on for the demand.
Right. There's a change in the price. Oh wait, a sale on chicken.
I'm assuming the quantity and the price would go down to match the chicken, wouldn't it? So it would be DA to DB.
I think, well, because I mean, if there would be substitutes. So like, let's say, a sale on chicken means more people are going to start buying chickens and less people are going to start buying turkeys. So that the demand for turkeys goes down, which increases the price for the turkey. I think maybe I'm just confusing everything.
So the demand would go down because there's a sale on chicken.
Right.
So assuming, I mean, just thinking of how a market works in general, you would think other like meats like turkey, beef, pork, or whatever would try and like lower its prices
to kind of keep up with it.
Okay. So I'm wondering, So, which is why I got two answers, because it could be DA to DB, or the other one was Y to X, because that also decreases the price, but then the quantity increases. But why would they produce more? I think I'm just going to go with A, because that's what you got, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go with A.
All right.
Because that makes more sense than the other one. Okay, cool.
All right, number 12. There are only 4 sellers in the market, then the market quantity supplied at a price of 10 is D. You just add the quantity at the price of 10.
Yeah, okay, that's what I got too. Okay, 13. A rightward shift of a supply curve is called a... So I know it's an increase.
Yes.
I put increase in supply.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
In the book, I read somewhere where it's like specific when it's, I can't remember exactly what it is. In a certain thing, it's called the increase in supply, and not the increase. And increase in quantity supplied means something different.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so 14. Which supply schedules obey the law of supply?
So the law of supply, the price goes up, and so does the quantity supplied.
Yeah.
So I had D because firm B and D, as the price goes up, so are their supplies.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Okay. So D. All right, 15. The unique point at which the supply and demand curves intersect is called D, equilibrium.
Yay. All right, refer to the figure above. At a price of $35, there would be a... So I had a surplus of 400.
Surplus of 400?
Yeah. Just because, so at the $35, the price intersects the demand, or the price, it meets down at the, okay. The price intersects on the demand line down at the quantity of 200, but
Yeah.
with the supply line at 600.
Okay.
So then you have a supply surplus of whatever 200 and 600 the difference is. So there's a 400 difference between 600 and 200. Because what's demanded is there's only 200, but what they supplied was 600.
Oh, that makes sense.
So then you just subtract how much was supplied and how much was demanded, and that's how much surplus is.
Okay, yeah, that makes total sense.
This one was kind of confusing.
17. So, which of the following movements would illustrate the effect in the market for fences of a decrease in the price of wood? Wait. A decrease in price of wood. Oh.
So a decrease in the price of wood means that they could make
more
fences for cheaper.
I put A to D.
See, this is why I was super confused about this one. I had A to B.
Well, that would decrease the price. Because if the decrease in the price of wood... So there's a decrease in price of wood. That means they can make more.
Right.
But would they lower the price then, or would they increase the price?
That's what I was kind of confused about. I mean, I feel like, I guess it could be. I feel
Dang
like
it. I wish I could.
B could also be it because I mean A to D is also increasing the demand.
Yeah, and we don't
Right.
know if the demand.
Falling without rate affecting the market. That's a decrease in the price of wood. I mean, I guess I'm trying to think if like a company, if all of a sudden you can make something a lot cheaper, do you automatically start selling it for cheaper?
No, I mean, I don't think so because you would make the same amount of money by
Keeping it at least the same price.
keeping, yeah. So, because like, okay, so I used to work at Pizza Hut, and honestly, the breadsticks only cost like 14 cents to make. But like slowly and surely, we increase the price on breadsticks or whatever we sell it with. So, I mean, why would, if there's a decrease in to where we can make the breadsticks for cheaper, wouldn't we either keep the price the same
Right.
or increase it? That way we can make more money.
Yeah. No,
So,
I think A to D, I mean, it's increase in price. They can make more and sell more and make more money because the wood is cheaper.
yeah.
All right, let's go with that one. A to D.
Okay, cool.
Right. The diagram, all else equal, an increase in the productivity of turkey farmers would cause a move from I had Y to X, but
Well, if the demand, so the diagram above presents the demand for turkey, increase in the productivity of turkey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make sense.
they can make it. They can make more.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes along with what we were just talking about on the last one. Well, I guess this is just the demand curve.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you think it's something else, because I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah, this one was the other one that I was confused on because I put either B or C. So DB to DA because it would increase the quantity and they could increase the price, or it was X to Y. So X to Y doesn't make sense because that only increases the price and the productivity. Right. The increase in productivity would increase the quantity. So I feel like it would be DB to DA because it's increasing quantity. And if they produce more, they could probably up the price. Couldn't it?
Let's do that one. I'm not
Okay.
sure it would be Y to X. All right, 19.
Okay. Which of the following 4 panels illustrates a decrease in quantity supplied?
I mean, so it's basically the opposite of the law of supply, because the law of supply says if price increases, supply increases. So if there's a decrease in quantity supplied, then the price should also go down.
So would it be B? Well, the price goes down in that one.
Right. But also the quantity demanded goes down.
Decrease in quantity supplied.
Wait, supplied. Because price means there's a movement along the curve instead of shifting the curve, the supply curve. I think. What did you have?
I had D Because it would shift the quantity, but then they would up the price. Like the price increases.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like I was kind of torn between these two because right off the bat, I was like, oh well, supply decreased, so the demand for it would, or the price for it would increase, and the demand would go down.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess if either one would make sense.
I know that's how.
Like it just depends on the demand. Wait. Decrease in quantity. Oh, that's wait. So B, it's talking about a decrease in demand. Isn't it? Like it shifts the demand curve or whatever. Because it says D, the supply curve doesn't move. Or with that. Oh my gosh, I'm confusing myself. Because we want to look at a decrease in quantity supplied. So I guess a decrease in demand would decrease the supply.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one.
Because I know it's not A or C because that's increase
Right.
in supply and demand. So
I want to go back. Let's see. Oh, I have the PowerPoint. Can I look at the PowerPoint?
I'm assuming we can. I think it's open. No, open book. I mean, we have our notes. And we're working together, so it's just like.
Let me see.
Why is your tail wet?
Trying to see what causes a shift in the supply curve. Okay. So the law of supply claims that the quantity supplied of a good rises when the price of the good rises. Okay. Whatever it is.
So wouldn't it mean the quantity supplied of a good decreases when the price of a good decreases?
I would think so. That was my thought. Why?
Yeah, because the example that they give, when the price of the ice cream rises, or so I mean, when the price of the ice cream rises, you can make more profit off of it. But when it decreases, the quantity supplied decreases. I'm assuming if it decreases, the price of a good decreases. So I guess it would be B then, because it would decrease with it.
Yeah. So
okay.
I think so. On here it says what puts a movement along the supply curve is price, and what shifts the whole curve is either technology, number of sellers, expectations, and input prices, which I'm not sure what that is.
Input prices, aren't they like?
Isn't that what you put in to make a product? So like,
yeah,
wood for the fence kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So we agree on B.
Yeah. Sure, let's do it.
I feel like that makes more sense than D. Okay, so 20. Which of these statements does not apply to part market economics?
Oh, so I think it's A, B, C.
C.
Yeah.
Prices ensure that anyone who wants a product can get it.
In the book, it lists the decentralized decision, coordinate the actions of millions, and ensures that what needs to get done gets done, but it doesn't list that anyone who wants a product can get it.
Okay. Let's do that then, if you remember it from the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Save all responses. Go to submit quiz.
Good.
A B. We got better this time.
Hey.
That makes me happy because it has no math in it, really.
I know, right? Sweet.
Okay.
Well, that'll work.
Yeah. And then you'll post this on the discussion board
Oh,
thingy.
yeah, I just post the link, right?
Yeah, like we did. Oh, let's see. He said, let's see. Let me go back to here. See. Please reach out. Blah. Each group member should. Okay. A member of the group should take these. During the meeting, make sure you're recording the meeting. Each person should have their webcam, blah, blah, blah. Answers. After the meeting, make sure it's public. Post the link for the lesson for your group. I'm pretty sure we posted on the right page. Post a list of the names of all persons attending the meeting to the same discussion board with the link of the video. So me and you. List the start time when your group started the meeting. Use the same time to start your meeting every week if possible. So 9 o'clock.
Which one do I post it to? There's a lesson 3 group collaboration GO1, and then there's a lesson 3 group collaboration.
You put it to lesson 3 group collaboration group 1.
Okay.
Not to just the lesson 3 group collaboration, because that's like the whole board for everyone.
Okay, so I don't even have to do anything with that discussion board.
No, so you just go to the group 1, and then names like Autumn and Spencer, and then at 9, which I'm assuming we'll do every week, is at 9 on Monday.
Okay. So. Alrighty.
Cool. Well, I'll see you next Monday.
Okay, sounds good. Take it easy.
Bye.